Hey everyone, I'm working to hit 1,000 subscribers and I need your help to get there. If you enjoy this content, please hit that subscribe button right now.
It felt like the echoes of Game 7 were still bouncing around the Rogers Center, the kind of echoes that refused to fade quietly. The Toronto Blue Jays had flirted with destiny, brushed against immortality, and then watched the World Series slip through their fingers. Yet while most fans were still replaying missed pitches and frozen moments, something far more exciting was quietly unfolding beneath the surface, something almost no one is talking about. And trust me, it's way better than we thought. Because while heartbreak dominated the headlines, the Blue Jays' prospect system was busy reinventing itself, like a phoenix assembling its wings in silence. Not long ago, this pipeline was labeled barren, stripped bare after the graduations of household names and years of aggressive contention. But suddenly, almost overnight, it has teeth again. And before we dive into the hidden gem at the heart of today's story, do me a favor and hit like, share this video with a fellow Jays fan, and subscribe to the Blue Jays Report, because this is where the stories beneath the surface come to life. Just days ago, the updated prospect rankings dropped, and they landed like a thunderclap. 3 Blue Jays now sit comfortably inside the top 100, a sentence that would have sounded like fiction only a couple of years ago. Trey Savage stands tall near the top, still technically a prospect, still sharpening his edge. JoJo Parker, fresh from the draft, has already announced himself to the baseball world. Arjun Amala lingers behind them, quieter, steadier, but no less intriguing. Together, they form proof that this system isn't just recovering, it's thriving. What makes this even more fascinating is how quickly the narrative is flipped. This was once an organization scraping the bottom of the barrel, borrowing from tomorrow to win today. Now, tomorrow is knocking loudly. Look deeper into the top 10, and you'll see names like Johnny King and Gage Stanner waiting impatiently for their moment, prospects with 2026 stamped all over their timelines. This sudden abundance gives the front office flexibility, leverage, and options, whether that's fueling a blockbuster trade or quietly building the next core. But buried just beneath the obvious names is the player that changes the entire conversation: Juan Sanchez. Remember that name. Whisper it, write it down, argue about it in the comments, because this is where the future starts to feel real. At just 18 years old, Sanchez is already bending scouting reports to his will, turning heads without demanding the spotlight. There's something poetic about the way his bat works, as if it knows where the ball will be before the pitch is even thrown. In the Dominican Summer League, he didn't just perform, he dominated. A batting average north of .34, an OPS brushing 4 digits, and power that arrives not with brute force, but with precision. He barrels the ball with an ease that scouts dream about, lifting it with intent, punishing mistakes like a veteran trapped in a teenager's body. And this isn't hype for hype's sake, the numbers back it up. He was alone in his statistical neighborhood, producing a blend of contact, loft, and discipline that simply doesn't belong to someone his age. Baseball America has already begun circling his name, hinting that the top 100 is only a matter of time. Whether he becomes a future cornerstone or an irresistible trade chip, Juan Sanchez is value incarnate. Zoom out and the picture gets even richer. The Blue Jays aren't just hoarding bats, arms are climbing too. Ricky Tiedemann, once the crown jewel, now stands at a crossroads. This feels like his year, the year where potential demands definition. Whether as a flame-throwing starter or a devastating left-handed weapon out of the bullpen, he has the power to tilt games and redefine roles. And then there's the bigger question, the one that lingers like an unfinished sentence. Who is the next Bo Bichette? Who is the next Vladimir Guerrero Jr.? The answer may not be singular, it may be a chorus, a system layered with depth, patience, and upside, ready to support the next great run. Even the ghosts of missed opportunities, like the almost trade for Jose Ramirez, now feel less painful, because while that door closed, another hallway opened, lined with young talent and possibility. The future is no longer a mystery box, it's forming, pitch by pitch, swing by swing. So let me know what you think about Juan Sanchez and this revitalized farm system. Drop a comment, keep the conversation going, and stay locked in with the Blue Jays Report, because the next superstar might already be wearing blue, just waiting for his moment to step into the light.